Synchronicity, a term popularized by the Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, refers to the meaningful coincidences that occur in life, where events are linked not by causation but by meaning. Jung believed that synchronicity exemplifies a principle of connection and meaning that transcends ordinary cause and effect relationships, suggesting that events may be connected through a shared archetypal or psychological significance. The exploration of synchronicity opens up profound questions about the nature of reality itself, particularly in the context of altered states of consciousness, including psychotic experiences. Many individuals experiencing psychosis report events or thoughts occurring in synchronous ways, leading to a perception of interconnectedness that can feel both mystical and terrifying. Synchronicity in psychosis. Within the context of psychosis, synchronicity can manifest as a heightened perception of meaningful coincidences. Patients often interpret these occurrences as signs or messages, leading to feelings of being chosen or guided by external forces. This phenomenon can serve various psychological functions, including the search for meaning in chaos, a sense of agency, or the need for connection in an isolating experience. Examples of synchronicity in psychotic experiences. Patients may notice that important dates in their lives coincide with major global events, such as natural disasters or political upheavals, leading them to believe these events are personally significant or related to their own life journey. Individuals may interpret repetitive symbols appearing in their environment, such as specific numbers, animals, or colors, as messages or validations of their thoughts and feelings. For example, a patient might see the same bird repeatedly on days when they feel distressed, interpreting this as a sign of support from the universe. A patient may experience an increase in paranoid thoughts that are coincidentally validated by real-life events, leading to an overwhelming conviction that they are being watched or that their thoughts are manifested in the external world. For instance, if a patient expresses fears of being monitored and later sees a news story on surveillance technology, it can reinforce their feelings of paranoia and the sense of synchronicity. Cognitive dimensions of synchronicity. From a cognitive perspective, the experience of synchronicity in psychosis can be understood through the lens of cognitive biases, attribution theories, and the psychological need for meaning-making. People experiencing psychosis may exhibit various cognitive biases that distort their perception of reality. Confirmation bias, for example, leads individuals to focus on information that supports their beliefs while disregarding contradictory evidence. This bias can amplify the perception of synchronicity as individuals selectively attend to coincidences that validate their experiences or beliefs. Attribution theory explores how individuals interpret events and their causes. In the context of psychosis, patients may attribute personal significance to coincidental events as a way to explain their overwhelming experiences. This can reinforce a misinterpretation of reality, whereby patients connect unrelated events through a perceived personal narrative of meaning. The human brain has an innate drive to create meaning and story from experiences. For individuals in psychosis, the urge to interpret coincidental events as meaningful can be a coping mechanism, helping to bring order to chaotic internal experiences. The resulting narratives constructed around synchronicities provide a semblance of understanding and control when faced with the unpredictability of psychosis. Metaphysical perspectives on synchronicity. Exploring synchronicity extends into metaphysical realms, raising questions about consciousness, interconnectedness, and the nature of reality itself. The phenomenology of synchronicity invites consideration of several vital metaphysical themes. Synchronicity underscores the idea of interconnectedness among individuals and the universe. This understanding challenges the conventional separation between self and other, suggesting that experiences may be intertwined in a vast, shared reality. This interconnectedness is akin to some spiritual beliefs that emphasize unity and connectedness among all beings. Jung's concept of the collective unconscious posits that there exists a shared reservoir of human experiences, archetypes, and symbols. Synchronicity may reflect moments when individuals tap into this collective consciousness, experiencing synchronous events that resonate with broader human narratives. For some individuals, the experience of synchronicity can feel profoundly mystical, prompting exploration of existential questions regarding the nature of being. These synchronicities may evoke a sense of divine presence or guidance, as patients interpret their experiences as messages from a larger source beyond themselves. The role of language in expressing synchronicity. Language serves as a critical medium for expressing experiences of synchronicity, offering a vehicle for articulating the often ineffable connections individuals perceive in their lives. The ways in which patients describe synchronistic occurrences can reveal their psychological state and the meaning they attribute to their experiences. Patients frequently use symbolic language to convey their experiences of synchronicity. Descriptions of feeling guided by signs or the universe's messages highlight the metaphorical frameworks individuals employ to articulate their perceptions. This symbolic language reflects the underlying desire to connect deeply with their experiences and the world around them. Through storytelling, individuals create narratives around their experiences of synchronicity, weaving together events into coherent stories that heighten their sense of meaning. This narrative construction allows for the synthesis of disparate experiences, further reinforcing the perception of interconnectedness. Sharing experiences of synchronicity can foster a sense of community among individuals. When patients communicate their synchronous experiences with others, whether in therapeutic settings, peer support groups, or casual interactions, they may receive validation and affirmation, reinforcing the importance of these experiences and fostering a sense of belonging.